Hello, hello, everyone. So I'm going to live stream a little bit, but not too long, because it's honestly really, really hot today. But I realized that I haven't been very active in the past few days, almost I think a week or maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, so I wanted to say hi again. Hi, Albert, as well. Nice to have you with us already. And for today, actually, I have something really big. I have this pillow that I want to paint on. Yeah, which will be quite a challenge because it's really, really big, actually. So I was thinking, which sort of colors could I use on this one? But then I also don't have a lot of colors, so actually the choice is not that difficult. But I will probably just start off with white, and I will just start on the front, and then I will paint the back, and then I will paint the sides. So this is pretty cool. It's like a pretty big canvas, and it's like actually three-dimensional canvas as well, right? Because we have to think of all the edges and corners. It's good to see you after a long time. Yes, I agree. I'm sorry that I haven't been any more active. I was honestly just working so much. But yeah, now I'm back again. And yeah, and I'm gonna work more now. No, it's just joking. I also like to do this. It's like a hobby, and at the same time it's also like aiming to make a living eventually. Hopefully. So my idea was to honestly really just work with shapes for this one. Because we also have to remember the context, which is a pillow, right? So just before, really quick, I was thinking to paint the portrait on the pillow, but then I thought that would be weird to basically sit or lean on on a pillow that has a portrait on it. It's kind of strange, right? You would be sitting on a face. So that's why honestly I decided against painting a portrait on here. Hi, hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing well. Hi, Alex as well. Nice to have you with us. It looks like you've been busy, Albert, right? So that's true. I've been very busy. I have been working a lot and honestly on various projects at the same time. Yes. And yeah, it's going good, I would say, actually. It hasn't been too creative, to be honest. It's just been like bureaucracy and like, administrative. Administrative? Oh, fuck, man, my English is so fucked today. Administrative. It's going even downhill. Can someone help me? Administrative? Fuck it. I've been just doing lots of paperwork to say it quickly and in proper English. And yeah, it's nothing really exciting to be honest, but takes a lot of time. up. Yes. So for this one, wait, I will just type a little smiley if I can. It's so cute to hear. Yeah, I'll try to be a little bit more active again. It's true. I will try to be a bit more active. Um, yeah. So for this pillow that I'm trying to create, I am trying, like always, to work intuitively, and I'm just trying to create flow on it. So shapes, that flow. I don't know which pattern I want to use yet. I just want to let it evolve by itself. So you know, like art and creativity does its magic. Right, because you can either just let things flow, just to usually this type of art, with those artists who just let it flow, they use their art to not you know, digest some happenings, experiences. Like there was, for instance, a quite famous writer. She's from Switzerland. Her name is Alice Miller, and she said, for instance, she's a psychoanalyst. She said, for instance, that only by painting she discovered, some of her problems, like within herself. But this all gets already too deep again. I'm just saying that, you can just use art in a way to clear your mind, basically. And I can support this idea as well with my own experience. So, studying art for I don't know how many years exactly, but has just taught me pretty much a lot about myself as well, like just how I see the world and stuff. And this didn't finish yet. I'm still, exploring. So yeah, I like to use it as well in an intuitive way, quite open-minded, in the sense that now I just started to paint and I didn't really know what I'm actually gonna paint. So it's just layered working, and then in the end you connect dots, and then you know what you're actually doing, or you never find out. You never find out what you're actually doing. And then obviously there's also people, they have a very, very clear idea what they want. A little bit perfectionist. And then they will just realize the ideas that they have in mind. But to be honest, I think the more advanced the artist is, the more clear his vision becomes. And actually, I think in the beginning, when we are not, educated artists, or how do you call it, grown artists, then we just do it, just for fun, like a hobby. And then once we develop a real persona, like a recognizable style, that's when we should be aware of what we doing, or the type of techniques that we tend to use or to be drawn to. How is 2021 for you until now? It's been good, actually. Um, Nothing too special. I was doing some thinking, but this year, I don't know actually. Like I can imagine that a few of us feel that they don't need to make big plans because all the plans that we did in the last year haven't actually come true and we weren't able to realize them. So why should we make plans now? I think I'm making the plans as I go at the moment. But yeah, I have some ideas. Yeah, how has it been so far? Yeah, not too special. Not too bad either. I don't know. How has your new year been? The start of your year. My year's been excellent so far. Thank you for asking. That's cool. How did you celebrate your new year? I don't know when we actually last spoke. I can't even remember when I live streamed the last time. It's quite bad. Totally forgot. Yeah, I've been thinking as well if I should like buy a keyboard or something. Maybe I could buy a keyboard and could like play the piano and do some live streams. Yeah, and then I also thought I want to be a bit more active, um, but with promoting my clothing, so people know that it's like really happening, and that I'm also selling those pieces. So I was thinking I would just promote it a bit more on my Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, just continuously, like not like obsessed, but just like steady. Keep on doing it, and then hope that someone likes it and someone sends me message and wants to buy one of the pieces. And then also cool. This Saturday, I'm actually gonna teach art at the institute in Australia, and yeah, that's like also something pretty cool and special. So I'm looking forward to this, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how this looks at the moment. That's how it looks. Actually, it looks kind of like a face in a weird way. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, just to challenge myself, I'm going to turn this around. First challenge is that I'm not gonna paint my t-shirt by accident too. But the second challenge is now, because I told you guys I don't want to paint a portrait, but actually now I was kind of starting to paint a portrait accidentally by itself, right? I did the eye, and it looks like from the formation like a little bit like a face. So I'm gonna try to challenge myself. Ooh. Seriously, this one is a new thing. Like, I've never painted on such a big, you know, uh, item. Like, when I do the t shirts, I'm thinking more in details and stuff, um, and now I'm just like thinking big, right? Because I really want to fill the whole thing. Hey, sorry, Albert. I did see half of your message that you were spending Christmas with your mother. I knew that. I was gonna read your message. Sorry, I didn't. didn't see it before you deleted it. And you asked me how is the teaching. And so I will see how the teaching is on Saturday. That's when I will find out how it's gonna be. Um, but I'm pretty confident that it will be fun and that the people will be nice. Yes. You look like a great teacher. I hope I am. I hope I am. I hope I am a good teacher. Yeah, I just remember my friends saying to me when I was in university, they said sometimes my advice was more helpful than the teacher's advice. But dude, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing, right? Because the teachers, after all, they have much more experience. I think I'm just good at, putting myself into the other person's shoes and then try to explain them so they understand what they have to do. But I don't know. We will see. It will be okay. I'm also a little bit nervous, but I'm sure it will be. Other eye. Wide open. Open. You look like a great teacher. Yes, I already answered. Do you guys have any idea what I could paint on here as well? Like, if you have inputs, as always, feel free to contribute. It's always cool because it's like a challenge. Um, yeah, I remember that she said that. I remember that she said that. Um, the last time you told me this already, I don't forget things like this. This is really kind of her to say that. So say hi to her and my greetings as well. Yeah. Yeah, look, I'm just going to say this now. Because it's so funny, like when people say that, like actually I don't hear it that often, to be honest. Like I have one of my friends who said to me, you are talented and creative, like that wording. Like so other people say, oh, it's cool what you're doing, or you're beautiful, or okay, now some people say talented, but like creative, no. I don't hear it that often. And it's so funny when someone gives me this compliment because I don't actually know what to do with this compliment. Like if someone says creative, that's quite obviously it's like the highest compliment, but it's quite strange for me. I don't know because I don't honestly even know what creative means. Like I don't see myself as creative as such. I just see myself as someone who does things and then just creates stuff. Because I just can't help it. I always need to do something. Most of my stuff, I can be honest, when I finish it, I don't even like it. I'm just thinking at some point, oh yeah, now you gotta stop, otherwise you fuck it up fully, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then actually, I have one moment always where I'm like walking by my piece of art or whatever I did, and then I'm just like, yeah, I actually kind of like it, right? But if I'm always confronted with it and I'm always in it, I really honestly don't think it's nice or good. It only becomes good, and I think I said this before. It only becomes good if someone else actually likes it. That's like the biggest compliment, and that's why finally I can put my mind at ease and be like, ah, yeah, no, what you did there is actually nice, right? And only with comparison with other people's works, I only also let myself be a creator or someone who does things. Because otherwise, I'm just like, oh my god. Because if I just create things. I enjoy the making, but I'm just thinking the whole time, fuck, this is so ugly, and I really don't like the way this looks, and things like that. So I honestly really had to teach myself to just create things nonetheless, and then wait until it's actually finished to, you know, kind of upgrade it more and more. So that's this kind of layered thinking that I said before earlier. Layered thinking that I like to use in my work. Also when I make my t-shirts. Now you guys see me put the foundation. Then I want to go more into detail, and then I add the dots and stuff. And that's my thing. Like I love to work like that. To add on top, on top, on top, on top. And then it becomes like three-dimensional, and then eventually I'm like, okay, now it's good, now it's enough. But yeah, creative, to go back to that thing that you said, your mother that called me creative, like honestly never would call myself creative, just like, you know on my own. Like maybe if I start to compare myself to others, maybe the more I grow as an artist, the more pieces I create, I realize that I'm actually a creator, and I'm actually kind of creative too. But I don't actually. This was like never. the intention. I guess that's just the thing that we realize, or that becomes true the more people say it to us, and the more, we hear it from others. Same thing, like, now today I'm fucking philosophical, I don't know what happened. But same thing, for instance, if someone says to you, and that's really sad example, but if someone said to you whole time, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, at some point you will believe it, even though initially you're actually not ugly at all, like everyone has beauty on them. Meanwhile, someone who always hears, oh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, but actually they are like, average, they would genuinely believe that they are beautiful, so they actually also become beautiful to others just because they think they are beautiful. You guys get where I'm going? While another person who thinks they are ugly, everyone will look at them and they'll be like, oh, this person's so beautiful, but what the heck? Why do they act in that way? This match will create, a feeling in the other person that they in the end will also be like, oh, this person's ugly, but they will just, try to keep their distance. So, yeah, it's actually, and now I sound a little bit like my mother, but it's actually all a little bit also in our hands what we make out of it, right? What we make out of our resources. And I'm not sure if I said this, maybe even in one of my like official videos, but in one video or somewhere I said, oh fuck, now I forgot fully where I was going because I heard something outside. But you sound like philosophy. Yeah, I am like a philosopher for sure. Ah, yes, exactly. So you have to at some point put the self-doubt aside, it doesn't help anyone. If you want to achieve something, you just have to go for it. The self-doubt, an artist's self-doubt is like what hinders them from success, actually. And that's what I'm saying right now. Like, if I'm constantly thinking what I'm making and if I even like it or stuff, that will not go far because it will stop me from creating because nothing is perfect, right? But if I'm just actually starting to enjoy the process, and if I'm just actually accepting, you know, my style for what it is, and like, myself as a creative, for instance, that's how I'm only able to succeed because that's how I'm only able to share and to grow, you know. So now to touch another kind of like another concept then would be critique is actually nice because it helps us to grow, right? Yeah. And self-doubt also, but only in a good measure. Anyways, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this. I was just quickly, talking about my thoughts. Because, yeah, I always want to encourage people to, to create, because this is only what makes us happy. If we feel that we are in charge and that we are the creators, of our life and of things, that's what makes us happy. If we feel like, we're not in charge, like, then we might feel like we don't matter, and that way we don't feel good. We will be unhappy, right? So that's why always create things, like always keep on doing stuff. Like, if you're not happy, just like do something. It doesn't even matter what you're doing, you just have to do something, and just the act of actually doing something makes you happy because you feel like you're doing something, like you matter, like you create something. If you don't, then you might feel like everything's just happening to you, right? It's dangerous because we might then start to self pity, which is a really bad thing as well, because if you just self pity, it keeps you away from actually, growing. Yeah, you say I like hearing your thoughts. That's cool. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I'm trying to pass on a good message. Yeah. Sometimes it's mistaken, some people think it's annoying, whatever, but my intention is not to annoy anyone. My intention is not to, feel better than others or whatever. My intention, honestly, is really to, you know, just support others in achieving as well. And at the same time, I just need to always learn as well. So I guess I'm also actually, my intention is not only like, to help others, my intention is also to learn from others, because if I'm sharing with you guys my thoughts and someone of you guys really disagrees or thinks like, what the fuck is this girl talking about? Then, that can be the most interesting conversation too. Because then some people might give you some very rich insights and you will learn from them. So I always love to learn stuff. Very wise. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks. But yeah, I'm just maybe also thinking too much. Who knows? Okay, so this is going well here. What I'm doing? Um, I'm just gonna show you in a bit. Okay, so I did this so far. Actually, I'm just looking at it in the in the screen, and it could be almost left like this actually. Thanks, Albert. Okay, let's think. What next? young age. Sometimes I think people don't ask the right questions either. No? Don't you think so? Like sometimes we don't ask the young people. I actually really like to hang out, especially kids. I think kids are creative. I think kids are very creative. They have so cool ideas. This one is, it's now almost empty, hey? The thing. I'm going to do, sorry, I'm going to take this away. I hope you're not offended, but I think, I might be offensive for some people in here, because some people that watch my channel, they're also young, and they might feel offended if they hear such thing, right? So I prefer not to, you know, hate on people, because in the end, it's like supposed to be obviously an open platform, but it's not. I don't agree with it. Like, I think no one is stupid unless they prove you otherwise, basically. Yeah, but it's okay. Cool. Thanks for the understanding. It's nice. just type back. Oh my god. Cool. Alright. So I'm showing you guys what I have so far now. It's getting more and more, as you can see. Do you have any requests what I should paint on here? I'm going to continue a little bit more and then I'll have to let it dry. Otherwise, I'm going to paint my t-shirt by accident or some other stupid thing. Okay. I hope you don't dislike. Not. It's okay. I feel like I just should say it, because, yeah, I mean, this is obviously your opinion. You will probably have your reasons, for calling young people stupid. But maybe some people, in the live stream who watch it, they might feel like offended, right? So that's why. But it's okay, I just felt like it's better to interfere and to, just tell you in a nice way, right? Probably you didn't think about this either. Yeah, so it's cool. No worries, really. Let's not make a bigger deal out of it than it is. Okay. So I'm just thinking what else to paint. Maybe if someone of you guys has an idea what I should paint. Albert, maybe you have an idea what I should paint. You always have quite nice ideas as well. I remember the tiger pants where you told me I should paint a tiger pattern. I still have them. And I'm not sure. I think I didn't finish them yet. So probably the next few days I'm going to go live again and now finish off those tiger pants. Okay. Okay. Um, I'll show you again. I got. This is how it looks at the moment, and I want to finish it off. The front. I'm just going to turn it around one last time, and then I'll get my paint again, and I'll just finish this. So I'm just thinking this pillow will probably take around I think it will take around 4 hours probably until it's painted. But usually it always takes longer. Yeah, that's why being an artist is actually also a profession. Unfortunately, not many people get to do it full time. Because, there's so many artists out there. But, some do. Then they get to paint the whole day. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, how's the weather? So hot. It's really hot, to be honest. Today was almost 40 degrees. So hot. And now it's still like 30 degrees and it's almost 11 o'clock in the night. Can you imagine? It's really hot. Today, very hot. Today was actually Australia Day. So that's when Australia was founded. The British people arrived. And for some reason, I don't know why, but always on Australia Day, it's hot. I have hardly ever experienced an Australia Day which is not hot, to be honest. For some reason, it's always really, really hot. Okay, alright, almost done. And then I want to write something on there as well. That's also kind of my style. No. No rules. Okay, that's it. And now just the last. In the US, how cold is it in the USA at the moment? Is it snowing? Is it snowing for you guys? Sorry, guys. Maybe the aircon. How's the weather in Brazil? Tell me, both of you guys, how warm is it in the US, and also how warm is it in Brazil? Curious. Dude, and there's mosquitoes everywhere. See? Mosquito! Fuck you. I hate mosquitoes. It's one of the animals I really hate. Cause, that's why I like spiders, because they kill them. Um, 4 degrees. In the evening or in the morning. I mean, either way, it's actually really hot. It's so cold. I don't want to leave my house. Well, 8 a.m. will be fun. This is like Australia at the moment. It's like so hot. It's unbelievable. It's you like, yeah. Yesterday we went to the beach. I put so much sunscreen and still I got all of my back burned. Oi. It's like the sun's so hot in Australia. It's unbelievable. Seriously, like the only way to protect yourself is by just staying out of, like, just don't leave the house at all. Like, just stay the whole day inside with the aircon on. That's it. That's how you do it, actually. That's the only effective way. Or walk around with like an umbrella. There's actually some Asian people. I don't know how it is for you guys in Brazil, but some Asian people in Australia, they walk around with an umbrella. Snowing. Yeah, that's actually like Europe at the moment, I think. In Europe, it's snowing. Oh, and I'm so jealous. I would love to see the snow as well. Looks so amazing. Like my family sends me some pictures, and I see some of the Instagram stories of my friends. Oh. Okay, so I'm done. I'm done. I'll put this back in here. This one is pretty much empty as well. My t-shirt's kind of okay, and that's how it looks, the final result. That's it. And I might actually paint another layer on top. But this is it. I'm going to leave it to dry. I'm just gonna show you guys one last time. This is how it looks. It's, I look so small because the canvas is so big. The pillow. And now I'm going to put it to dry. Let's see what you guys wrote. Mosquitoes too. Yeah. Now, where is it? think I got it. I killed 4 before sleep. Yeah, true. I'm probably gonna go on a mosquito hunt when I finish this live stream. I'm serious. And then what's happening? It's smart book with the umbrella. I like it. I like snow also. Yes. Yeah, cool. Thanks for being so responsive during my live stream. And this is what I created. Now it's left to dry here, and I'll probably paint over it with colors in next few days, maybe already tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It would be pretty cool if you guys would be if you would be part of the live stream again and see what I'm up to and how it's turning out to be, and yeah, all the stuff that's happening in between, like mosquitoes and small talk and whatever, like anything. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'm going to sleep now. It's kind of late here already, and anyone who's also in the evening time zone, have good sleep, and everyone who's in daylight still have a nice day. See you guys, and thanks. See you soon. Bye bye.